Amid the chaos of life, the worries about the complicating development of the COVID-19 pandemic, the silent sacrifices of everyone in controlling the epidemic, traffic safety is still a hot issue for years. September, the Traffic Safety Month. What issues are being concerned about? Let 25 Hours Movement Show find the answer. I'm the host of this show, and Tuha is my name. Today's traffic safety will review these following key news. Firstly, the reality of traffic safety problems. Secondly, cause of traffic accidents today. Next, the consequences and harms of traffic accidents. Thirdly, solutions to overcome and limit traffic accidents, especially practical actions that contribute to reducing traffic accidents. Finally, some common traffic safety sign systems. Statistics from the National Traffic Safety Committee recently showed that in the first 7 months of 2021, there were 7,137 traffic accidents nationwide, killing 3,635 people, injuring 4,984 people, compared to the same period in 2020, a decrease of 590 cases, 156 deaths, and 866 injuries. According to the statistic, every year, up to 2,000 children die in traffic accidents across the country, in which students are involved in 90% of all traffic accidents of children, and the death rate of these traffic accidents of these groups is on the rise. In the first months of 2021, the whole country also recorded many tragic accidents. The victims are many students. The weather forecast will continue our program. How terrible! For 2 consecutive nights, from Quang Binh to Quang Tri, the flood surged too quickly. In fact, people couldn't evacuate from the floods. And until this morning, has the situation of flooding been more positive? Let's send the question to the editor Việt Phương.
So, from last night until now, the heavy rain area has been moving to the north of Quang Binh and Hà Tĩnh provinces, with rain intensity from 30 to 83 millimeters within an hour. Within today and tomorrow, here there will continue to be heavy rain from 200 to 400 millimeters, and some places over 400 millimeters. According to the information we record, due to the bad weather, constant floods cause landslide, flooded roads, affecting traffic safety, causing congestion and danger to road users. Therefore, everyone needs to be careful to avoid accidents while traveling on the road. The weather news here is over. Please MC Thu Ha continue the program.
Thank you, Mr. Việt Phương, for such useful information about the weather and especially the current traffic safety situation. There are many causes of traffic accidents. In addition, the objective causes are due to harsh climate, frequent natural disasters, storms, and floods. The consciousness of some people in traffic is the main cause of traffic accidents, which is sorrowful in society. The first thing to mention is that the awareness of a part of people in obeying the traffic laws is still low. The traffic culture is still poor and uncivilized. In addition, many drivers also use alcohol and stimulants. Secondly, some people use unsafe or low-quality vehicles. Worriedly, some people still lack of knowledge and skills about traffic and handling unexpected situations. Especially at school age, a number of students are not aware of the dangers of traffic accidents. They want to show their personalities and have wild actions when moving on the roads. Besides, many students use the wrong means of transport for their age. At the same time, There's also the unreasonable distribution of some traffic sign systems, as well as the serious deterioration of some roads in particular and the infrastructure systems in general. We have just updated the latest information about the accidents of two students in Giavien district, Ninh Bình province. On the first day to school, two students in Giavien district, Ninh Bình province, crashed into a bus going in the opposite direction. As a result, one child died on the spot. One was seriously injured and was taken to the emergency room. The cause of the accident is still unclear. But we all have learned a valuable lessons from this. If we are not careful, even a small mistake is enough to break the joy of going to school immediately. On September 22 this morning, the leader of Minton Commute, Cam Khê district, Phú Thọ, said that there was a serious accident in the area, causing 5 deaths and 2 injuries. According to the leader of Minton Commute, at the dawn on September 21, on the Mid-Autumn Festival night, a group of 7 young people riding on 4 motorbikes in the opposite directions through Minton Commute suddenly crashed into each other. Accordingly, the victims are very young students. Next, let's move to a pair of Loving Leaves programs. Within a week, both father and mother passed away due to a traffic accident. 3 children who were still at the age of being held and cherished suddenly became orphans. This is a heartbreaking story of the family in Hoang Sa village, Khanh Hoa Commune, Thương Linh, Hà Nội. The dead rest in peace, but those who stay always have the pain that never goes away. Children still do not understand what death and separation is, so looking at their parents' pictures, they still think that their parents are still very close, going somewhere and will come back. In conclude, we see that the loss of a family member is so painful, and one of the main causes of human life is traffic accidents. Traffic accidents are not only dangerous to life, but also negatively affects many other things. According to the statistics of the National Traffic Safety Committee, from the December 15, 2019 to October 14, 2020, there were 11,653 traffic accidents nationwide, killing 5,456 people and injuring 8,630 people. On the other hand, traffic accidents cause both immediate and long-term psychological impacts on people. It leaves very heavy psychological impacts on the accident victims and their relatives. And if there are too many traffic accidents in a locality, a country, it will cause insecurity for residents there. Hello, Mr. Nguyen Giáp. I'm sure that all Vietnamese people are also very excited and nervous for the historic World Cup final between Vietnam and France. Especially this match was held at Minh Stadium. Playing at home, the players will surely have more motivations to enter this dramatic football match, right?
Sure, Coach Park Hang-seo and the players are practicing very hard to have the best preparation for the upcoming match, and we'll expect our team to create more surprise. By the way, I also want to share with you how French feel when they come to Vietnam. They are especially impressed with the creativity in promoting traffic safety in the air-safe land. On the streets of Hanoi, there are a lot of dummies with traditional blue shirts in France, as well as the red flags with yellow stars in Vietnam. On each dummy hand, there are slogans about traffic safety such as "A traffic awareness, million happy smiles." Be a civilized person when participating in traffic. You know, I feel so proud of that.
That's great. I hope that such ideas will continue to be widely promoted among the community. In addition, would like to share some measures to overcome and limit traffic accidents with you who are watching the show. The first thing each of us needs to do is improve our understanding of the road traffic law. There are different ways to do it. Adults often listen to the radio, read newspaper to understand the new regulations in order to ensure that and traveling legally and safely. For students in the 4.0 era, when technology is developing faster and faster, finding information to better understanding about traffic safety is so easy. The traffic safety law propaganda activities are very necessary, especially in the school environment. They allow pretending students from violating traffic laws. On the street, there should be many visual signs about road traffic law. At the same time, when we know the law, we need to act realistically and well comply with the traffic safety regulations. It is necessary to boldly fight against violations of the road traffic law, specifically when seeing traffic police handling violators. We need to support so we can deter violators from reoffending. Finally, parents need to follow the road traffic law strictly to set an example for their children. It is necessary to manage their children and not to let young children go to school on their own. Elder students who are underage have not been granted a driver license and not allowed to drive motorbikes. One of the brightest spots in traffic safety that are so recognized is the activity of Trương Hán Siêu Junior High School, Ninh Bình City. Many measures have been taken to reduce traffic accidents among students and parents. Especially, the school has organized traffic safety contests among classes. Through the contest, we, Trương Hán Siêu, have learned much about traffic laws. The signing of competence between parents and the school have been organized. More interestingly, the school had cooperated with the city police, road police, and road unions. Youth unions, guerrilla teams to inspect and guide parents and students to park their cars in the right places, control the flow of traffic after school time. Up to now, the result that we have recorded is that the image of the school gate every day is more neat, clean, and airy. Everyone has a sense of confidence. With the regulations, everyone wears helmets and parks their cars neatly. Hopefully, these beautiful images will continue to be widely promoted. The bright examples of traffic safety programs that we would like to introduce to you is Trương Thục Anh, a student in class 9E, Trương Hán Siêu Junior High School. After learning about traffic safety law, Thục Anh and her friends took practical actions to reduce traffic accidents in the locality. Let's interview Thục Anh to understand more. Hello, can you tell me what you and your friends have done to implement traffic safety to reduce accidents?
Hello everyone, my name is Thục Anh. I'm studying in class 9E. After learning about traffic safety information and have practical experience with extracurricular activities on traffic laws at school, my friend and I have become up to date of the important role of traffic safety laws, danger of traffic accidents, and at the same time it's our duty to obey the law. Along with the lesson, we had the following practical actions. We learned together about basic traffic sign in school and class to improve our understanding. We actively take part in school activities to respond to Traffic Safety Month. In addition, we also strictly follow the instruction of the sign when traveling. Safe, age-appropriate driving, wearing helmet when sitting on motorcycle. Especially, we propagate relative and friend to strictly follow the regulation when participating in traffic.
After the conversation between Thục Anh and me, I realized that she's a shining example of traffic safety programs that we need to learn and follow. Along with the beautiful actions, there are still many things to worry about in today's society. The level of knowledge of some Vietnamese about traffic is not very high. From children to adults, There are still many people who do not understand the traffic safety law, even the most basic things. To help us overcome these situations, the technical team of the 24 Hours Movement Show spent the last time of the programs introducing TV viewers some of the following basic road sign systems. Prohibited sign group. It is the group indicating prohibitions, mainly in the form of a circle with a red border on a white background. On the background, with the pictures or numbers, black letters showing the prohibitions, except for some special cases. Group of command signs. A group of signs to give the commands that traffic participants must obey. Except for some special signs, the signs show a circle on a blue background with a white drawing representing the signal to warn road users. Group of dangerous and warning signs. It is a group of signs that let road users know in advance of dangers on the road to protectively prevent in time. The sign has an equilateral triangle shape, a red border, a yellow background, and a black drawing depicting the intent to be signaled. Groups of sign road. It is a group of signs used to provide necessary information and introductions to road users. The signs has rectangular or square shaped or arrow shaped with blue background. Groups of signs written in words means a group of signs intend to be supplement the content of the main signs or used independently. Before the end of the show, let's enjoy the melody of the song Từ một ngã tư đường phố, composed by the musicians Phạm Tuyển, performed by the Rainbow Band.
Những lớp mơ bay xa, nào đến đây lớp không không. Khi nắng mai về, người và xe nối nhau đi trên đường. Đèn đỏ đèn xanh với ánh nắng nhảy múa như ngàn hoa. Niềm vui phấn khởi trong ánh mắt bao người qua. Chào cuộc sống mai, từ trong ánh dương tràn hòa. Lòng nhân dân ta đi xây dựng nước Nam của ta. Chào những đàn em đã khăn quàng đỏ nhịp bước tung tăng bước đi hát hò. Màu đỏ khăn em sang cả ngã tư này đây. Chào cuộc sống mới, toàn dân gái trai vững vàng, nhịp đời cũng nhanh nhanh như vượt trước bao thời gian. Đường phố của ta vẫn đang còn hẹp nhưng bước giúp nhau đi xa cũng được, tự hào đi trong tiếng kèn tiếng quân ngân vang. Chào cuộc sống mới, từ trong ánh dương tràn hòa, lòng nhân dân ta đi xây dựng nước Nam của ta. Chào những đàn em đã khăn quàng đỏ nhịp bước tung tăng bước đi hát hò. Màu đỏ khăn em sang cả ngã tư này đây. Chào cuộc sống mới, toàn dân gái trai vững vàng, nhịp đời cũng nhanh nhanh như vượt trước bao thời gian. Đường phố của ta vẫn đang còn hẹp nhưng bước giúp nhau đi xa cũng được, tự hào đi trong tiếng kèn tiếng quân ngân vang. Trên ngã tư này đây, trong nắng mưa hay đêm ngày, thân thương sang hình của người chiến sĩ giữ trật tự an ninh, bảo vệ hạnh phúc cho câu ca rộn rã luôn bình minh. Trái tim ai hoan hỉ cuộc sống mới trên ngã tư thân yêu.
The 25 Hours Movement Show will stop here. Hope that everyone after watching the program may have more knowledge about traffic safety and be aware of contributing to reduce traffic accidents. Goodbye and see you again.